Hi and welcome. In this video, I will reveal to you all the secrets of using search engine optimization to generate a massive amount of traffic to your site. If you are able to master this skill to make your store more SEO friendly, you won't need any other technique to generate traffic. As you already know, SEO is the most powerful technique internet marketers are using to boost website visibility. You may already know how powerful it is, but you might be wondering how to do it. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you the secrets of optimizing the SEO of your store. Before we get in any further in depth, we must first understand the basics of SEO. For everyone's benefit, let's refresh our minds on the concept of SEO. SEO is the process of affecting the visibility of a website in search engines. The better you optimize your store with SEO, the higher the visibility of your store on search results pages. This may sound difficult for some of you because you are competing with an enormous number of internet users around the world. However, if you play the right card at the right time, succeeding with SEO is not as hard as you might imagine. SEO links all the sites with similar keywords together to make them searchable online. When someone searches the term piano, everything related to piano will show up on the results page. When your store is SEO friendly, you can increase the exposure of your store on search results. You will buy a domain name with the keywords you want in it, and then when someone looks for that certain keyword, your site will pop up in the search results. This is how SEO works. It is all about keywords. You're going to play with keywords to increase your site's exposure. What's next after increasing exposure? The traffic to your site will increase as well, provided you have a really good keyword. When you have a really competent keyword in your niche, the rate of your site showing in the search results page is higher. Thus, you are going to see traffic increase over the long run. You have to be patient with SEO. It's a long-term investment. It might not show you instant results, but in the long run, SEO is definitely the best thing for providing your business exposure. When you have increased traffic to your site, you will certainly increase your mailing list. A mailing list is one of the most valuable assets for a marketer because the bigger the mailing list, the higher chance you'll get more sales from a product launch. The same thing applies if you have a lot of subscribers to your newsletter. It gives you the opportunity to get more sales from a product launch. Here's a tip for you. When the traffic to your site increases with a good SEO plan, direct them to a squeeze page to collect their email address and name to grow your mailing list first. Most store owners do not know how much money they have left behind by not collecting email addresses first. Let's talk about criteria for a keyword search. In order to get a good result in SEO, keywords play a vital role. You need to use the right keyword for the search engine to drive users to your site. There is no right or wrong answer for this part. It all depends on your niche. First, of course, the keyword has to be relevant to your content. You don't want to use a keyword that is not related to your site because you don't want to be looked at as a spammer. This is the most essential factor that search engines take into account when they evaluate sites. The worst case of using a wrong keyword is you could be penalized by the search engine and forced to take down your site. Next is to determine the terms or phrases searched in major engines. Most of these keywords are highly competitive, as many of the other companies all want to claim ownership over major keywords. This kind of keyword will usually require a higher price to start with. You might want to avoid these, especially when you first begin. Google provides a service named Keyword Traffic Estimator. It's a tool that tells you how many times a certain keyword is searched online. If you have a large enough budget, go for it. If you do not wish to wait a long time, as I said, SEO can be a time-consuming process. You can buy a sample campaign from Google AdWords. Look within your niche, list out all the potential keywords, and then you can delete the ones that don't fit that criteria. Once you've decided on the keyword, buy the domain name and the keyword from any search engine. You'll see traffic will start coming into your site pretty soon. Now, let's discuss Google AdWords. Google is the most recognized paid advertising platform in the world, with a huge number of users. In fact, Google has 86% of the search engine market. More than half of the world's population goes to Google's search engine first before anything else. As mentioned, Google AdWords advertises with SEO. And now you know how to research keywords. Optimize your store and buy the advertising campaign with Google AdWords to boost your ad rank on the search engine. Last but not least, the budget you are going to spend for Google AdWords is fully under your control. You may have thought that advertising with Google is a huge expense for you, but it's not. You get to set your own daily budget for the advertising campaign. To give you a clearer picture on how exactly Google AdWords works, I'll walk you through what Google AdWords can do for you now. First, it makes your page stand out in search results. Now you know how Google AdWords functions and how efficient it is to bring massive traffic to your site. Of course, you know that good things never come for free. You will pay Google a fee based on your bid amount every time someone clicks on your ad. You need not worry that Google will simply charge you for occupying their ad space. You will only pay when someone clicks on the link to your store. Other than appearing on the top or side of the first search result page, Google does advertise on other people's websites as well. You can buy banner advertising on popular pages from Google, and you don't need to worry about getting permission from the site owner. Google already did that for you. To start the advertising campaign with Google AdWords, you just need to follow 3 simple steps. First, create your own AdWords account. And don't worry, this is free of charge, and the process is quite simple. You only need to put in your email address and your password. Google will automatically fill in the other fields if you are already a Google user. In just a few minutes, you'll be up and running. Next step, you will choose the keywords for your site. Make sure the keywords are appropriate for your site. The final step is to set your daily budget based on your financial plan. Let's say the pay-per-click is 10 cents on average for a particular keyword, and you would like to bid for 100 clicks per day. Your daily budget will be 10 cents times 100, so in total, $10 a day. Different keywords may have different starting bids. Of course, after testing the traffic your keyword generates over a few weeks or months, you can increase the bid if you think it will give you more traffic. The ultimate goal of doing all this bidding is to move your site to the top of the ad rank. This is what competition is in AdWords. The higher your ad rank is, the better exposure your site will get. Ad rank is used by Google to determine the placement of your ads. You might be wondering how this actually works. Well, I'll reveal that to you now. One of the factors that affects your ad rank is the auction for clicks, which is how much you bid on the keyword. Every user gets to choose how much to bid on the same keyword. However, your ad rank is not only based on how much you've bid. If you think that the higher bidder gets a higher rank, you're wrong. Besides looking at the daily budget you've set, Google also looks at the quality of the sites as well to make ad rank decisions. Now, you may be wondering how you might get a higher rank. First, you must understand how Google sets standards for every site. Google only wants to show relevant sites in their search engine and avoid advertisers with money to simply purchase ads if their ads are irrelevant. You can move your site up to the top in ad rank if you follow this ad rank formula, which consists of 5 elements. If you manage to master the skills to maximize these 5 elements, you're going to get yourself up to the top of the ad rank. The first element is the bid for the keyword. You're competing with millions of advertisers all around the world, so make sure you do keyword research beforehand. You wouldn't want to bid on an irrelevant keyword for nothing. The second element is the expected click-through rate. And this is not something that we could predict because it's fully determined by Google based on their own prediction of how many people will click on your ad. For your information, Google actually asks feedback from their users from time to time by allowing them to vote for their clicks. Based on this result, Google will then evaluate the traffic they think will get sent to your site. This is not under your control. However, you can increase your click-through rate by choosing the right keywords. The next element is landing page experience. Google emphasizes this because your landing page determines if your site matches the keywords you choose. If your landing page contains relevant and original content, is easy to navigate, and the transparency of your business is high, Google is more likely to rate your store high. Other than this, Google analyzes the relevancy of a site by reading the site content. And once again, this proves to us how important it is to pick the right keyword according to your niche. It will determine how well your site will be ranked. The final element for ad rank is the ad format. Ad format is the way you present your site in the search engine, such as the side links, website's domain, meta descriptions, and the other headlines. Google will look into all these elements under the ad format category. As entrepreneurs, we can often feel like the deck is stacked against us when it comes to the digital world. We don't have the same budget as our massive competitors, nor do we have the army of marketers that they can employ. So, how is a small or medium-sized business able to go against those overwhelming odds and carve out its piece of the market? In this video course, I'll teach you how to generate traffic to your Shopify store. Anyone who works for a major news website or publisher knows that social referrals, which means links that are shared on social networks, have become a crucial source of incoming traffic, and have been vying with search as a source of new readers for some time now. Now, Facebook is no longer just vying with Google, but has overtaken it by a significant amount, according to Parsley. This isn't the first time that Facebook has edged past Google in the traffic referral race. In January of last year, Facebook accounted for just 20% of all the traffic from documented sources to the company's network of media sites. This is now doubled. Although Google has a much broader range of sites which sends traffic via search, the larger news and media sites have become much more reliant on Facebook. In a nutshell, engaging posts come in three forms, which are text updates, photos, and third-party links. A study by Facebook Studio shows that posts with images drive more engagement. So whenever you can, share images along with links to your site to drive more engagement and get more people to click on the links. The nice thing about this is that the description travels with the photo when it's shared, so you have a bit more control over the message. Besides this, you could also do what social media examiners do. They take a screenshot of their latest post and publish it along with a description and link to the post. This technique can drive a lot of engagement and can lead to more website traffic. The other nice thing about this is that photos can show up larger in the newsfeed. Another technique that has been popular in the past is to post your link in the status section and then X out the link data that is pulled in to change the post to text only, even though it already has a link in it. The benefit of this has been that text-only posts will get more reach. Besides your personal Facebook account, you can also create a fan page to drive traffic. An easy way to drive more Facebook traffic is by adding a link to your website in the About box. This is the one located right below the profile image on your page. In this way, people can easily visit your website with a click as soon as they read the description. If it's too long, people won't be able to see your link right away, so keep it short to make the link viewable. This will encourage more people to visit your site. Furthermore, don't leave the link by itself without any description. You may add a few words about your business to let readers know more about your page. It's important to post fresh content to your page, not only for social media marketing, but also for search engine optimization. Posting something new and helpful once a week or month can benefit your website traffic. You can post a weekly tip about niches. It doesn't have to be long. A paragraph or two with a nice photo will do just fine. Start with the frequently asked questions that come in from your customers. Other than that, posting a weekly news bite with a photo about the happenings in your business helps too. If you're able to update your page frequently, it definitely helps to drive more traffic to your site. Another great way to drive more traffic to your website from your Facebook page is by pinning the post to the top. You can pin new posts or your most important posts. This can be done by hovering over your post and clicking on the Edit button, and then click on Pin to the top. When the golden marker appears in the right corner of the post, it means that the post has been pinned to the top. Remember to regularly unpin old posts and pin the new ones. You could pin your latest blog post, important news, or images. To drive more traffic to your website, make sure you have links in other parts of your Facebook page that people might be visiting. You can make good use of your Facebook milestones. Milestones stay on your About page and can have links in them to drive traffic. Or else, you could also add links in your photo descriptions. When someone clicks on your photo, they'll see the photo description. Use this especially on your cover photo, which will be clicked on more often. In addition, do not neglect your own personal profile when considering how you can drive more traffic to your website. Make sure you share your blog posts to your personal profile and optimize your own About section with links. Be generous when you describe yourself and also your business. Write longer descriptions so that people who read the About page would understand you and your business right away. Advertising on Facebook can be a great option to get targeted traffic if you have a budget. With Facebook's recent announcements about decreased organic reach, advertising is going to be even more critical for marketers. To drive traffic to your website, you can either create an ad from scratch with a link to your website or boost content that you have already posted. When you boost content, remember to post something that doesn't have a photo and has more than 20% text in it, or it won't get approved by Facebook. According to a study, very short posts receive more likes, while long posts receive more likes and shares. Therefore, it's better to write long posts compared to short ones, as it can be instrumental in driving more website traffic from your Facebook page. Writing quality posts is important, but posting at the right time will definitely boost your post visibility. According to another study, the best time to post on Facebook is at noon. You could also try and post at the best times in different time zones using a tool like Post Planner, or try posting at different times to see which one works for you. When you get more likes, more people will see your posts as it will appear on the news feed and on the tickers of the friends and followers of the users who liked it. If these are people who are interested in the post, they can check it out by clicking on the link. Popular posts are pushed higher up on the newsfeed, which will help them reach even more viewers. So make an effort to get more likes and drive more traffic to your page. Instagram is one of the hottest visual social media platforms, which can bring a human and approachable aspect to your brand. If you have a brand account on Instagram, your main attention is to grab more followers every day. Photos or images can make social media go crazy. The usage of Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest has also proven that photos can drive more traffic to your websites. After Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion back in 2012, it increased in popularity and brought real value to the company. Now, 41 million photos are shared daily and can gather 8,000 likes and 1,100 comments per second. If you count on Instagram to drive traffic, you will need to make sure that your website is mobile friendly, as most people check websites through their smartphones or tablets. So it is important to offer them the best experience possible. First of all, you should always link back to your website. How are you going to do this? You can post photos of your products and make sure you attach a great picture to grab attention. You can share the latest images that you used in your website with a relevant link. Write an attractive description and provide a call to action button to convince people to pay a visit to your website. Having your own link and banner helps too. Brands have been featuring big banners linking back to their social media accounts or campaigns, and it has shown positive results to drive good amount of traffic back to their websites. Besides, you could also use Instagram badges. This is because Instagram-made icons are the easiest tool to link back to your account and drive the traffic back to your online profile. Next, make sure you are being very clear in your call to action on Instagram that you want people to click on the link in the bio. Design Instagram photos that convert. You can layer a call to action and your website URL directly onto an aesthetically pleasing photo. If you really want to grow an audience and create brand advocates, Instagram is the place to do that. But you have to be equally open, engaging, and active with your audience. When people respond to or comment on your post, make sure you're engaging with and responding to them. Furthermore, the most common way to lead Instagram followers to your website is to use the link in the bio tactic. Instagram lets you include one clickable link in your bio. So make sure you use it effectively. To add a link, simply go to Edit Profile and type the link in the website text box. With the tool Have to Have It, you can use your bio link to direct followers to a page with the same look as your Instagram feed, where they can click images to purchase your product or read your content. You will also need to know how to make good use of hashtags on Instagram. Just like Twitter, Instagram uses hashtags to organize photos. If you are a current Instagram user, you might have noticed that the picture description has many hashtags, which makes the picture more searchable. The best way to generate exposure and get more engagement is to use hashtags on Instagram. Some hashtags are more popular than others, but it's advisable to use the most relevant hashtags that fit your brand image. The Instagram search engine is more powerful than Twitter. Therefore, if you start adding more hashtags, the higher the chances are that you'll be getting your image discovered by more people. However, do not over-hashtag each post. Yes, hashtags are a great way for your brand to be discovered, but only when used wisely. A caption should not stretch 2 images in height when scrolling, just because it's full of hashtags. Sometimes, too many hashtags in one picture can be annoying, and people won't read them one by one. Use around 5 to 7 hashtags. That's acceptable per post. Of course, you need to be constantly checking on the popularity or trending hashtags on Instagram to stay on track. Follow along and see if you have a photo that relates to one of the trending tags so that you can join in on the feed. This is another great way to keep track of the daily holidays. For example, hashtag International Chocolate Day while incorporating your brand. Research a little bit to see which hashtags are popular on Instagram. Include them in your picture to reach out to that refined target. Here are some examples of hashtags that gain a large number of followers. Hashtag follow, hashtag love, hashtag POTD, hashtag OOTD, hashtag IGERS, hashtag InstaDaily, and hashtag TapMe. Besides popular hashtags, you can actually be creative and create your very own hashtags for your brand. Zone in on one area of your photo and emphasize hashtags that fit that specific topic to avoid using the same hashtags over and over again. It will be easier for people to reach you when they know your personal hashtags. Candid shots are great and engaging, but pixelated images are unattractive and make a brand look bad. Impressive photos with captivating calls to action are what make Instagram users follow new people and leave Instagram to visit a website. Display your best products, make a brand personal, and add contrast to make a photo stand out on Instagram. The background of an image is an important factor for posting quality Instagram images. Some of the best Instagram users have carefully crafted a background for their photos. Whether they're displaying a perfect homemade candy bar for Halloween or a high fashion purse, photographers and designers are making backgrounds a priority and using them as a tool to highlight a product. Engagement increases sharply, as does traffic from Instagram when multiple products are featured in front of well-thought-out backgrounds. Putting the background aside, your image should be appealing enough to catch people's attention. You want to connect with Instagram users, so make sure your images are high quality. They should show your product in an atmosphere and not just a standalone item. You can use a variety of filters and tools to enhance images to blend in well with Instagram. Use a variety of images to showcase your business. For example, behind the scenes, tips and advice, promotions and discount and celebration. Having contests and giving out attractive prizes on Instagram drives a lot more traffic than you might think. Here's a scenario. You've just launched your online store's Instagram account, and you might have a launching giveaway on Instagram. Before you hold the contest or giveaway event, you might want to stimulate audience curiosity. Post a picture or smoke signal for people to have a sneak peek and preview, thus attracting people to your website. You can take pictures of your new development or latest product and direct people to your website for more details, along with the giveaway date. You are free to strategize the Instagram photo contests, but there are ways to maximize the impact of your brand followers. So what can you do to strategize your contest in an effective way? First, you can set the condition that in order to enter the contest, the individual has to follow your brand's official account. Next, ask them to create or repost photos that promote your brand. It is even better if you put in your own brand's hashtags for them. As questions about the event or sale begin to multiply on a post, stay engaged and respond to each comment. This is a great time to answer followers' questions. Or you can also choose to post answers on the URL in the bio section.